I know the names of people that shared the money for crude oil laden ships, Jackson revealed. A global ambassador, communication expert and former director of strategy communication under former President of Nigeria, President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, Mr. Jackson Ude responded to allegedly news of former EFCC boss Ibrahim Mago quizzed over 380 houses, 7 crude oil laden ships, and 37 billion naira assets. According to him, the allegedly 7 ships loaded with crude oil ended up in tank farms in Qingdao, China. He also said that goods were sold for a price of $800 million. He, Mr. Jackson, alleged that the money was shared to few individuals who he is ready to reveal their names in due time. That 7 ships loaded with crude oil ended up in tanks farms in Qingdao, China. It was sold for over 800 million and the money shared by few persons. Wait for their names when I release the details, Mr. Jackson said. Recall that same Mr. Jackson Ude recently revealed that Vice President Professor Yemi Osibajo, pastor, took part in Mago's 37 billion naira fraud, which he claimed that the embattled suspended EFCC chairman confessed during interrogations from the investigation panel set to probe him. The news was debunked by the presidency and office of vice president and threatening to take legal actions against Mr. Jackson Ude for defamatory comments made on the person of Vice President Pastor Professor Yemi Osibajo. Responding to the legal actions planned by VP, Mr. Jackson shared some comments made by Vice President Professor Osibajo against former President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan that the former president stole Nigerian money, yet Goodluck Jonathan did not seek legal action against these defamatory comments. With all these revelations shared by Mr. Jackson Ude, will the federal government allow it to just go like that, or should go further for total investigations on all is Jackson's allegation? The question is, who are these people Mr. Jackson said he will review, and why haven't mentioned their names as he claimed that he knows them? Nigerians are waiting patiently to watch as it all play out. Thank you for listening to this news. My viewers, I want to say that this Mr. Jackson of a man, Nigerians should not pay attention to this man. Do you understand? Because I'm sensing some atom of biasness in his speech. Okay, now what stops him? What stops him from mentioning the name of these people? You can see that. So I think if there is anything he has against these people, then he shouldn't be afraid of vomiting them. He shouldn't be afraid of vomiting them. Or does he have a share in this in the oil money that is claiming, or did they refuse to give him a part of it? That is why he has chosen to expose them. My viewers, see, human beings are like that. So we must not trust him. He must maybe he has something behind that, or he has he's also involved. Okay, now look at this same Jackson Ude involved Vice President Yemi Osibajo, saying that he took part in the sharing of the of the money. Okay, now tell me, with what is the proof of what he has just mentioned, of his allegation on the vice president? What proof does he have? What proof does he have? Has he forgotten who the vice president is? He is not just an ordinary person. He is a senior advocate of Nigeria and can take it to any length. Okay, now, if he is very sure of himself, why then is he now um, praying and agitating that Professor Yemi Osinbajo should resign before probing him? Because he knows that his hands are not clean. He knows that his accusations are not true. You understand? If his accusations are true, then he should relax. He should relax and be able to face or confront the vice president. And he will see how he will end up behind bars. What is his proof? Everyone has been coming up with the proof that Mago embezzled so amount of money, but his own has no single proof. So why is he beating around the bush? So I would say that Jackson has an hidden agenda. So Nigerians must not concur to his facts. Nigerians must not accept his excuses. Jackson is more or less an ally to Kemi Oluloyo, who produces false information. So I will not second to his information. I will see it as a cheap blackmail. All right. So and so many things that he said that looks very, very strange and unbelieving. So my viewers, let us not be in a hurry to conclude in the case of Yemi Osinbajo. Understand? Because me, as a person, I will tell you that there is every sense of suspiciousness in this Jackson's allegation. There is a very heavy suspiciousness, and if truly he knows anything about the embezzled fund, then he should be bold enough to come out and say it before the Senate. He should be bold enough to come out and say it without any fear, and nobody is going to hurt him. You understand? We have gone beyond this attitude of they say thing. They say things, my dear. It doesn't pay. It doesn't pay. Instead, it causes more harm than good. So, my viewers, I am telling you this. You go and make your findings. You will see that what I'm telling you concerning Jackson's and claims are false. They are false. So let us not second to this. Let us not accept his whatever he's saying, because to me, I don't think they are true. Do you understand? I don't think they are true. All right. So my viewers, I don't know what your comment concerning this may be, but please don't forget to leave them behind. Click on the subscription buttons as well as the bell buttons to get updated whenever we upload any new videos. Thank you.